So I was recording earlier the TV. Now it's being filled up. You might can hear the noise. It was hot. I had to wait till it got cooler, much cooler. But of course it's about to be nighttime. Hopefully it's filled up before. But it usually don't take nothing about 20. It used to take about 15. It used to take about 15 or so. But now it takes about maybe 20, 20, 25. I guess some of the volume have went out of it since when I first got it. But I'm gonna try to even get the other one out and put it beside this one for the boys and stuff. I want it dead. I literally want that thing dead. I try to get that up for the boys when I can, and put it like literally beside it so they can have something hot to jump into after they get out the cold pool or whatever. And yeah, I mean, it seems like it's working out okay for me. But the other thing, that little boy was just out here bouncing that ball. I'm telling you, it's like a ritual. I'm telling you, I just really feel like it's a ritual. Just gotta come out and try to be annoying or something like that. And just, oh, Father God, be with me. It ain't as deeply annoying as it used to be, but it's still annoying. So yeah, I'm sitting here about an hour ago trying to handle my business over here, and I'm outside. My son's in the house, and he was like, "Such and such is at the door," and I'm glad I had told him to close the door and turn the porch light and stuff on. And it was still early. It was still daytime. So he was like, "Such and such at the door." This is the same person that showed up at my door about 2 or 3 days ago. And this time, I was just like, I got on my camera. I was like, "What is it?" I said, "I'm busy right now. What is it?" Shit, I could have been in the middle of some go lock the door. I ain't trying to be funny, but yeah, I could have been in the middle of something, like for real, but I really was busy. So I wasn't finna do that. So he was like, my mom passed. It's like, okay, do my door got a sign on it that say, when y'all loved ones die, come here? Because it does not. Absolutely not. No. One thing about it, they know that I'm a woman of prayer and a woman of faith, but I'm not God, y'all. I'm not, don't do that. And then furthermore, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pray for you, and and people die every day. And then furthermore, you was the last person that was with my late grandma when she passed. So what I'm gonna do? I couldn't do nothing when it came to that. But yeah, and last time I talked to him, when he came after, he was asking me why didn't I go to my grandma's funeral and stuff, and I'm just like, because I had already made peace with her before she died, and long before she died. And he was there when I had came over there. I had cooked for my grandma. She asked me to cook something for her, and I guess that was good enough for her, for me to do something for her. She knew that I loved her, and so he came over here after, why you didn't go to her funeral? And I was like, I know, he didn't really do it in a tone where he was trying to check me, but he was asking. And I was like, because I already made peace. And then as soon as I said that, he ran up out of here like, oh, okay. And then he ran. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that I said something evil or scary or whatever, but I guess it disturbed him. And then he was up out. Oh, that was a nice little vehicle. But he was out of here, and and I ain't seen him since. And that was like a month after my grandma had died. So what are you showing up here? This is now a year and a half later. What you want? My mom passed. Oh, okay. Well, I'm busy. I'll keep you in my prayers. All right. Thank you. What did he say? Have a good day. Okay. And he seemed like he was probably drunk or drinking or whatever. Baby, that's right there is not gonna do nothing. Don't drink yourself into, during your grieving process. Hold on. Where's my son? Where you at?
Okay.
I was just seeing where you at. What are you doing?
At the front.
Doing what?
Trying to look for the fireflies.
All right. Well, make sure you watch your surroundings so nobody can walk up. Because earlier you said you didn't see the car pull up and all this other stuff. Pay attention to your surroundings. Anyway, so yeah, that part or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, my door don't have a sign that says somebody when somebody die, come over here, bang and like literally about knock my door down. It doesn't have a wreath of death on there. I wouldn't hang one up, if it was. I just, indicated to me. I see people put wreaths on their door whenever somebody died, and that indicates to me somebody done died. But I'm not doing all that. And again, I'm not better than nobody or anything. I just have a different type of way of grieving. I do grieve now, but it's just a different type of way, and I thank God for the way that I do. Because, of course, so according to Hebrews 9:27, it's appointed to man to die once, and then after that, the judgment. So, you know, I can sit here all day and hope and wish I don't die either. You know what I'm saying? I think I'd be more so concerned about how it would happen, because I'm like, just let me go peacefully, but as opposed to even win or whatever. But I don't, hopefully it ain't no time soon. But we don't know when God call us home, or when he say it's time up, or when he call us home, or when he allow the enemy to prematurely take us out of here. That's just that. And so he showed up here, and I'm just like, baby, the blood is applied to this door and this doorpost, so we be asking for the Passover, so that way, you know what I'm saying. And that's just that. Everything is not perfect. Everything is not peaches and cream and stuff like that. But it's just God is good. So I just pray that in His time, of grief, that He do turn to God. If He doesn't have a relationship with God and He's not saved, that He gets his life right. Now that's one thing that I'd be like, I don't want to turn nobody away, and then they could have got saved, and But I do pray that somehow God seeks him, even if God has to move on him to come back to my house. And and I'm not trying to help him to get saved or anything like that, but I'm just saying, just in case, if God wants to use me, okay, understand, because I don't want to be insensitive, but I'm dealing with my own stuff. I'm dealing with my own concerns. My daughter is still displaced. The man that I was in love with, I thought was displaced, but he just, went on about his business. He might still be grieving his mom as well. Could be why I dreamed about the boys' so-called dad this morning, because that's what I said earlier. It looked like he was grieving his mom, and this man is now, of course, grieving his mom or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, but that's just the thing. Just don't. Y'all be about to knock my door down. Have done been sitting in rooms where people had conversations about me, gossiping or saying something bad, but you want to come and knock on my door. No, 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 no. And I'm glad that the boys' so-called dad, he did come by after his mom died, but he didn't come banging my door down and stuff like that. He did come and have contact with me and stuff like that, but he did not come, and I feel like you should know better, because I don't want to. Boy, you better get it from over there. You don't know what's over there. Oh, them lightning bugs, but you ain't gonna be able to get them. Huh? So yeah, you know, he knew his mama was an evil person in life. He spoke it out his own mouth, so I'm not saying nothing that he didn't say. His mama was an evil person. When she was living, to me, he said, even to, as far as they were concerned, she was evil. Because he said his mama's evil, his daddy's evil, and he felt like he didn't have a choice, so he started doing evil stuff too. And I definitely didn't really have no sympathy for him, because it was a bunch of evil operating in one space and trying to come for me. So I was like, nah. So he knew not to. I feel like he knew not to come bang my door down. If he cried or whatever, he cried in somebody else's arms, or somebody's lap, somebody's bed, or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, that was just that. So that's the person who came over here and knocked on my door the other day, like just banging, banging, banging. Okay, well, I'm sorry. His mama actually lived for a long time. His mama was definitely in her 80s, maybe close to 90s. So that was good. You had a nice little time with her. But yeah, you ain't no little boy. You done had kids yourself. You're a grown man. You had to turn and get in the presence of God. And I do pray. I pray that he put the alcohol down, if that's what's going on, and that he, long enough, of course, to definitely grieve health in a healthy way, and to be able to grieve in a healthy way, and to be able to you know what was I going to say? give God, ooh, Lord, I almost got the most important. Give God the glory and thank God for his mom's life and stuff while she was here. And but I really just sent him on his way because I was busy. I wasn't finna stop what I'm doing, and that's another thing. I'm just, if it is not my children, and even again, my daughter being outside the house, I'm not really stopping for her. I love her, and I want that time and stuff with her. I don't know what this is in this woods over here. I want that time and stuff with her, but it has to be done according to the will of God. And she's a young person. She's just enjoying getting whatever her so-called dad offers her and his mom and whatever. She ain't really worrying about, it's just not that she don't care about our relationship. I know that she does, but that's not her priority thing right now. And that's, it's understandable to a certain extent. If you want to go in the house, get the key and stuff, but bring my key back.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, but bring my key right on back. And I hope he closed that blind by now. And I guess take your hoverboard in too. But that's all. I'm just chilling out. Just this been me. I mean, this been my life for the past year and a half, almost 2 years, or shoot, longer really, because I've been out here making videos for longer. Even I believe I made some when my daughter was at home, but I didn't post them until later. So, and it's like nobody comes here for nothing good. Now, the person that came here yesterday, they came for better reasons, but they still, to me, it's just like, baby, I don't have nothing for you. I don't have nothing to offer you or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what I have to offer, she doesn't need my help with food, this, that, and the third. She gets that, I'm sure, from her mom and stuff like that, and even my so-called dad. But I don't have nothing, baby. I really feel like what I do have, it needs to go to my children. And if I was to ever have a spouse, that's what I want. But, so, I'm going to check this, turn the flashlight on because I'm going to check this, see how full it is. Bear with me, y'all. Yep, nope, it ain't even, baby. That's been what? That was 25 minutes, so that's been about 20 minutes. Plus, I added 2 or 3 more. Alright, make sure you lock that front door and stuff back. Not the screen door. Yeah, it was something over there. Don't bother with that. It's nighttime. Don't mess with that. So yeah. So now this is on 13 minutes. I'm gonna see how much longer it takes to fill up or whatever. That's what I said. It's gonna take a longer time now to fill up, which is fine. But it ain't gonna take too long. My water bill, baby. Summertime water bill is just probably crucial. Bugs biting me, but I got some off, but I'm not gonna put none on right now. I don't want to smell like that. I'm excited though to come and get in my jacuzzi with the top off, with the roof off, with nothing really blocking the sides and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just peace. But I still want my daughter here and in it and stuff. And I did. That's one thing I did hear from her. I communicated with her today because she had messaged me, and this phone right here, the number is changing again. So I don't know. It was only by the grace of God that she got through, because I tried to message another phone and it just did not work at all. Well, that I know of. I ain't double check it, should I say? And it's Monday. It feels like it's like a Thursday or Friday to me. But anyway, communicated a little bit with her. Just asked her how the last day of school went. She said fine. And I asked her about the person who fought her and beat up on her and stuff. And I should have told her, you need to make sure you forgive that person, this, that, and third. But I'm praying now that God help her to forgive. But I just wanted to know, and I wanted to kind of know if it was somebody's child, maybe of a parent that I knew back in the day or something like that. But probably something to do with her so-called dad and them. I don't know. So that's that. But I just really feel like, please do not come knocking on my door when people die. My previously called stepdad did that when my grandma died. coming knocking on, banging on my door, kept reaching out, trying to tell me, do you want to, if you want me to take you up there to the viewing. You want to take me to view my grandma's dead body, but y'all don't be. And then he would ask me, did I need anything else or whatever. But like I said, a lot of that stuff is conditional. I want something that's freely given. If you're expecting something back or something like that, I'm not doing that with y'all. But yeah, no, I'm good. I knew my grandma when she was alive. I know I'm good. Then when I think one of my other so-called siblings pulled up and trying to tell me, and what else happened? Somebody else. Of course, he came. The one who came today, he came over just asking why didn't I go to the funeral. And it was other times when my daughter was younger, people would die on her so-called grandma's side of the family or whatever, her dad's side of the family, and she would come here to try to hug my daughter. And I didn't know when I was younger. Now I know. Girl, don't come to my house with that. You drama-oriented, but you gotta walk through my doors to hug my daughter and stuff like that when somebody die? Absolutely not. Okay, that's been 3 more minutes. So I don't know how long this thing taking. But no, we good on that. Don't bother us with that. That foolishness, man. So you in the house safely and got the door stuff closed and locked. So yeah.
Okay.
I just said, are you in the house safely and got the door closed and locked?
Yes.
Okay, so anyway. So that's pretty much it. I'm just kind of venting about that. And honestly, the person, even though that they didn't have a loss, they had a loss recently, but not like as of this week or anything. But that person came to my house too. They lost somebody, but like I said, they came before they lost somebody, and then they lost somebody, I guess by their own hands or whatever the case was, and showing up at my door. It's like, but I get more of the feel of that person was just coming to because I'm living family, I'm alive, and we need to do it while we're alive. Give people their flowers while they alive. Visit people, treat people with respect while they're alive. Things of those natures. Don't try to wait until they dead to be trying to climb in the casket with them and act like you really was there and care for them and stuff like that. So I don't know. But anyway, no coincidence too that all this happened within like the past 2 weeks of my life. 4 people showed up at my door within the past 2 weeks. And just, things of those natures. But anyway, I'm getting ready to check this again and get this straight. So now it's been 5 minutes more. And, yeah, I'll get back later. Got a lot going on in here, but